Hey everyone, thank you for watching. In today's video I'm excited to do, it's going to be a new Will I Buy It. This is my series I post every single Wednesday. I chat with you over all the new makeup releases. I talk about what I'm interested in buying and what I am not so interested in. This might be the weirdest week ever of new makeup releases. Things are getting weird in the makeup world. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, welcome. So I always kick off my videos with an outfit of the day. So we are pretty casual today, just some biker shorts, some slides from Amazon. I'm not really sure where I got the shirt, it's just a purple crop top. Nothing very exciting today. I am filming this on a Monday. I normally film my Will I Buy It videos on Tuesday because these go live on Wednesday. But tomorrow I am probably having a root canal done. So that's great. I go in first thing on Tuesday morning to see if I need a root canal following a temporary crown procedure, and the office let me know that if they evaluate and they think that I do need the root canal, they oftentimes just do it right there instead of scheduling another appointment, because usually you need a root canal because you're in so much pain, which I also am. So there's that. So just in case, I'm trying to film 3 videos today. I did film this eye look. This video should be going up tomorrow, but I'm just not feeling the best. I get very, very anxious around dental appointments because I seem to always have something go wrong. I'm just feeling very stressed about what my Tuesday will look like and all of that. But I did also just get back from just a short little vacation. I went to a wedding in Hawaii and I have not washed my hair yet, have not unpacked yet, but we didn't have time to do those kind of things. We had to wake up and we had to get filming, we had to get editing so we can be good to go in case I need to take some days off following this root canal. So don't mind the hair, but like I said, I did film this eye look. Everything that I am wearing is always linked in my description box, and just good thoughts, good tooth thoughts happening right now. Yes, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and scoot over so I can add in some photos. I do also always link the accounts that I am reading from down below. And where should we start? I feel like we've had a lot of bronzers the last few weeks. It is also pretty hard for me to talk, so if you notice me struggling or maybe even like speaking slower, it's just a lot of pain. But we're gonna get through this video because again, we got some weird things to talk about. We got some exciting things to talk about, but we've got some weird things to talk about. But the last few weeks has been, I feel like, very bronzer dominant. I think I only see one new bronzer this week, so like, thank goodness. And this is from Make Beauty Official. We have the Skin Mimetic Micro Suede Bronzer. I think I said that correctly. This is a powder bronzer. Refillable micro suede matte bronzer adds buildable warmth and definition for a naturally sun-kissed tan effect. These are going to be $32 each and the refill is $20. I haven't tried anything from Make Beauty Official. I believe they are a bit of a newer brand. You know, there's just so many bronzers coming out right now. There's a lot that I'm interested in. I haven't been able to open my PR package. I woke up and I hit the ground running. I had orders to pack for my business. I had a collab video went up yesterday. I had to get that one up. I was, again, trying to film these videos. So I am hoping to open my PR packages either tonight or tomorrow, but I believe the one from Merit Beauty is there. So I'm excited to try that one out, and there's just other ones that I'm more interested in. I'm especially leaning more towards the cream products right now. So with this being a powder bronzer and with everything else that's happening, I think that I will be able to pass on that. I do also see quite a few skin tints that are coming out. So one that I see is from Iconic London. This gave me an eyebrow raise. So we have the Super Smoother Blurring Skin Tint, a lightweight, ultra hydrating skin tint, delivers a blurred and flawless satin matte second skin, long wearing finish up to 12 hours. It's going to be, let me convert this. This looks like it's going to be about $31. There's also the Underglow Blurring Primer, Burring Primer. That's going to be fun. Or you can get the bundle as well. All right, so for the skin tint, I'm not opposed to trying skin tints. I don't know. The packaging of these kind of reminded me a little bit of Summer Fridays. I have the SPF. I was looking at the Summer Fridays foundation as well, or their like tint that just came out. I don't know, is there either one that you would want to see? Iconic London is a brand to me that is like I feel like they fly a little bit under the radar, but they have some pretty good products out there. I love the Rose Glow Duo from them, and I bought that on a whim. Also, they do have a liquid bronzer that I think is a nice product too. I do have a video ranking all of my bronzers. If you'd want to see that one, we're continuing the ranking series. Ranking all my highlights also went up the day that I'm filming this one. But I am considering this one. You know, I have been talking about how I'm trying to cut back on makeup purchases and use what's more in my collection. I have an older palette on my eyes today. The way that I can be more mindful with my makeup purchases is not buying something right away and thinking on it a little bit more, which is like the complete opposite of what you want to do as a YouTuber, because in this game it's all about like how fast can you get things up, how fast can you be the first one, how much money can you pay in express shipping to get it to you right away, how early can you wake up in the morning so you can get to the store when it's opening. And that's just like not what I'm trying to do right now. So especially with everything that I've had going on, and this, I mean, I guess, yeah, I mean, something to think about too. By the time my dental appointments are said and done, I'm probably gonna be spending close to $5 grand between the dental appointments, these crowns, my emergency appointments, and now a root canal, the medication, and the aftercare. Probably going to be just shy of $5,000. So it's like, you know, do I really need to spend $300 on makeup this month? No, probably not. So I don't know, that's a big thing too. I mean, that came at interesting timing, as I've been talking about not wanting to purchase as much makeup to have a like, to me, this wasn't a dental emergency. This was being absolutely played by my dental office. So there's that. But I am in the thick of it now. There's not, like, I can't undo what they did. So that's something to think about too. I think that's going to be a really good way to, in a weird way, like, let's look for silver linings. I think that'll be a way to definitely kind of encourage me not to spend as much money on makeup as well, because of everything that I'm currently dealing with. Once again, we like just made it through some health things, still paying, you know, my naturopathic doctor for that and all the medications that I had to be on, and now we're moving over to teeth. So this is good. But I think that will definitely help me focus on some older products. But this one does look really pretty. Like, I have to say that I am interested in it. I just know that I don't need to buy 8 skin tints right now like I did last summer. All right, next up, some more skin tints. This from Westman Atelier. Say hello to the Vital Skincare Complexion Drops. So these provide instant hydration with breathable light to medium coverage. It has skin loving ingredients. These are gonna have 16 flexible shades. 4 new will be added in December, and it's gonna be $68, available August 22nd on the website. Again, I don't think I've tried anything from Westman Atelier. They usually are a little bit of a higher price point. With everything that's coming out right now, I feel like I kind of gravitate either to the brands that I really enjoy, brands that I've been, you know, faithful to for a long time. So with the Westman Atelier, especially with it being $68 versus, you know, even like the 30 from Iconic London. I can't remember what Summer Fridays was off the top of my head, like maybe in the 40s. Like, I would rather go with something along those lines. So I think that one I would pass on. This was really interesting to me, from Patrick Ta Beauty, coming out with a foundation and powder. This is the Major Skin Cream Foundation and Translucent Finishing Powder Duo. So this is gonna be $52. So Patrick Ta has come out with, you know, I love my cream contour and bronzer. There's also the blush duos. So now we have this foundation and finishing powder duo. I think that's pretty genius, actually. Like, I like the concept of that. I have the Auric lashes on today. I really like that they come with the full lash and the half lash. I think that's pretty neat. And so now to have this, like, I think that that's a good idea. The only thing that I don't know if I love is the foundation being, I don't know if I would love that. I'm just someone who, like, I don't really like the cushion foundations. I'm just more of your traditional foundation girl. I don't know, even like foundation balms, like I haven't been the biggest fan of them in the past, but to tell you about this one, perfects the complexion, leaves a weightless everyday finish in one compact. So there's a creamy blendable medium coverage cream foundation. And then this was a little confusing. It says, and a complimentary satin finish, but I think that's supposed to be about the powder, the way that everything's lining up. I think it's saying, and a complimentary satin finish airspun setting powder to blur the appearance of pores and control shine. So I think the foundation is supposed to be your natural finish, medium coverage. The powder is supposed to give you more of that satin finish. Got it. So there's going to be 24 different duos. There's also a dual-ended complexion brush for $45. This is going to be available August 30th at Sephora. Kind of want to give this one a shot too. $52 is more pricey, but again, you're getting 2 different products in one. I just kind of love stuff that's more on the go, especially I've been doing so much traveling in 2022. I have another trip coming up in September, which I'm very excited for. So that's kind of what I think of, especially when I'm packing like my travel makeup bags. I'm like, oh my gosh, this could be a really cool option to have. Again, I don't want to go out and purchase a ton of complexion products right now, but I feel like out of everything that's coming out, I almost feel like the Patrick Ta is kind of winning over everything. Again, I've tried the brand before. There's, you know, obviously some hits and misses, but this is one that is kind of intriguing me, and I feel like it's different from what I have in my collection, because like I have my skin tints, I have the light coverage foundations, I have the medium coverage foundations, and the ones that I really love. So I almost want to give it the Patrick Ta, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. What out of, you know, the last couple of weeks here, what do you think sounds the most intriguing with the complexion product? I got so many tags on this new product from Charlotte Tilbury, and sometimes I feel like such an outcast in the beauty community, because like things I love, I feel like other people roast, and things that I don't like, I feel like other people, it's like their favorite, and I'm like, ugh. Of course it doesn't happen all the time, and it's not like everybody loves something I hate, but when I do those videos of like makeup I love that everyone else hates, I feel like I could do those all of the time, and I'm like, what is wrong with me? And this is just another example. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Beautifying face palette. I was getting so many tags on this, and so many people were like, this is gonna break your low buy, and I'm looking at the comments on Trend Mood, and so many people are like, yes, need, want, can't wait to have it, and I'm like, I feel like it's so pretty. I think that probably helps. Like it's so stunning, but I'm not gonna use this. Like I could just tell, like I'll use like one blush out of here. And so I'm like, it's probably gonna be pretty pricey. Like it legitimately would not shock me if this was in the $60 price range, if not even more. And I feel like I'm not gonna use it. I don't use these larger face palettes all that much. So we got 2 blushes and 2 highlights. Like maybe if there was a bronzer thrown in there or something along those lines, but 2 blushes and 2 highlights. Again, I don't even have highlight on today. I just did my highlight ranking video, and I was like, I have 20 highlights, and I don't even really wear the product anymore. Like what am I doing? So I don't know. Like maybe you could wear them on the eyes and that would look super pretty, but to me, I feel like this is going to be very expensive. I think that it's gonna get so much hype on YouTube. I think everyone's gonna be trying to put their videos up as fast as they can. I think the videos are gonna get views, and I love that. But I don't feel like I would get the amount of use out of this palette, especially for the price tag. So I'm gonna pass on it, and I feel like I'm the only one, literally every single comment I saw, the only like negatives that I was seeing, and again, I just was like scrolling through quickly, the only negatives I was seeing was people being like, I'm gonna have to sell my house for this. And I'm like, yes, probably. But we also have new blushes coming from Gucci. I see coming soon, so it looks like some pretty pink blushes. I mean, that's cool and everything. Gucci, I mean, these are probably gonna be like $60 blushes. And again, when I did my blush ranking video, which went up 2 weeks ago, I think it was, I have over 50 blushes. And just single blushes. I'm not even talking about blushes that are in like face palettes or duos or things like that. I have over 50 blushes. Like, no, I definitely don't need any more single, especially luxury blushes at the moment. So I know that that can be a pass for me. And then from Chanel, we have a sneak peek. We have 2 highlighters coming, and then also the Le Fort Ombre and Ombre de Lune. Not sure I said any of that correctly, but we have highlighters coming, and then also eyeshadow quads. Okay, so cute, right? Like the packaging, the, what am I trying to say? You know, my brain is, all I can think about right now is my root canal tomorrow, so like, that's what I'm focusing on. But like the embossing and the shadows and the blushes, like so cute, so Chanel, if you will. That's fabulous. Do I need either of these? No, especially the highlight, no. Looking at the eyeshadow palette, it's like, okay, like pretty shades, and I'd wear them. You know, I love the browns, I love the neutrals, but again, I think this is gonna be more expensive. The little applicators to apply, that doesn't really do much for me, so I don't think that I need to add this to my collection. I don't think it's gonna add value to it right now, and I'm really trying to focus on what's gonna be like adding value versus just taking money from my bank account. Then I thought I saw something from Dior. Oh, I think it was a perfume. We have a new perfume coming from Dior. This is the J'adore Parfum, a scent of unprecedented sensuality. We have a perfume from Dior. This is $148 or $118. We have 3.4 ounces versus 1.7 ounces. Like, I'm no mathematician, but I feel like the 148 would probably be the better deal. I don't know. Perfume bottle looks very pretty. I don't feel like I need a new fragrance right now though. I brought my Jo Malone on my Hawaii trip with me. The, oh, what is the one called that I have? Jo Malone Sea Salt and Wood Sage. I brought that on my trip with me and it was great. So, little, you know, more expensive obviously for the Dior perfume. So I think that I can pass on that. Then we have a handful of collaborations and collections to talk about, and this is where things are gonna take a little bit of a turn. So I'm gonna need everyone to like sit down, because honestly there's a lot of weird things happening in this video. Some things that I don't think you're going to believe. But let's start it off. Let's start off with Sigma Beauty, because we have a couple collaborations from them. So one of them being Alice in Wonderland. I'm actually really excited about this because when I went to Sigma headquarters in April of this year to celebrate the new mod collection, we were shown the upcoming releases. So like, I know it's coming. We saw the Alice in Wonderland and I was like, this is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. So we have the eyeshadow palette with the 14 shades, it's $59. There's the cheek duo for $35. The 5-piece makeup brush set is gonna be $120. There's a lip duo with a new hydrating lip cream formula for $35, or the collection is $199. Will be available September 8th on the website. I am an affiliate with Sigma Beauty. I don't know if you'll be able to use codes on it. If you can, my code is Samantha. And it does get you, I believe it's 20% off your order. So that's fantastic. I'm really excited about this because I feel like it's something different for Sigma. The eyeshadow palette I think is really cool. I really like the shade selection in here. For those of you wondering, I do know Alice in, this is where it's gonna get weird because I actually know what's going on in this week's video, okay? Alice in Wonderland, I have actually seen the movie. I actually really enjoyed as well. So again, when we found out about this and we got to see everything, like the brushes, I was really excited about this one. We do also have a face duo, and I really do like these Sigma face duos. They've come out with some other ones in past collections. I'm curious to try the new hydrating lip cream formula. I think that sounds really interesting. So since I am an affiliate with them, I do get these in PR. So I'm thinking, I don't think that I have it yet, but I'm thinking it should be coming soon. Would you want to see a whole YouTube video on the collection? Because that is what I would like to do. But if you just want to see maybe like a quick demo with the palette, 3 looks, something like that, let me know what you want to see. But this I'm really excited to see it. Not just the palette in general, but I love Sigma. They're one of my favorite brands. And just to see like something a little bit on the different side from them, and such a fun collaboration that is so, you know, Alice in Wonderland is so well known. It gets me really excited. Even the outer packaging of everything, I'm pretty pumped for this one. If I wasn't an affiliate with Sigma, I would be grabbing the eyeshadow palette anyways. One of my favorite formulas. I love the brushes that they come with. So very excited about that. And then they also have a new brush collection collab, and this is with Shayla. So Makeup Shayla, there's gonna be 6 eye brushes, and this is available now. Let me check the price. Okay, so this is going to retail for $86. The discount codes are not eligible on these. And inside we have the E60 large shader brush, the E40 tapered blending brush, E25 blending brush, the E30 pencil brush. There's also 2 new brushes, the E14 flat brush and the E09 angled brush. And then also a beauty bag that comes with the set. So congratulations to Shayla on this. I think it's really interesting because Sigma has recently done the collaborations with Sam Ravindal and now with Shayla, who are definitely, you know, I do consider myself like an OG YouTuber as well, but I feel like there's like a first level of OG, and then I'm like an OG blogger for sure because I started in 09. But when it comes to YouTube and the beauty community, I feel like I'm second generation OG, if you will. So I find it really interesting, but I also definitely learned that Sigma takes a long time to come out with their products, because I mean, we saw their releases, like I know what their holiday releases like we saw it all, like, and they explained to us the process and how they do things, and it was really cool to see everything. It was very you know, it was very fun to be able to get that knowledge. So it makes me wonder like how long this has been in the works as well. The brushes reminded me, like the design on the brushes reminded me a bit of her collaboration with Colourpop with the palette that she created with them, which is, you know, like obviously if you kind of have like a signature thing, it will kind of carry over. But I just thought that was kind of interesting to see. So again, I'm not sure if I did get these in PR. I did get the ones from the Sam Ravindal collection, which I enjoy. I think I took like 2 of the brushes in my travel makeup bag with me as well. I do have a little TikTok of what I did pack with me for my makeup. In my travel makeup bag, if you'd want to see that, it is just by Samantha March. So if they do come to me, I will definitely be trying them out, and congratulations to Shayla on this collab. Right, also Colourpop is doing a collaboration, and this is with High School Musical. Now, I do know High School Musical because I can't remember when the show came out, but I remember a lot of people talking about it. I'm gonna Google that because I think I was like just too old for the show is what I want to say. Okay, so the release date was in 2006. I graduated from high school in 2005. I was already on to, you know, Laguna Beach and the hills, and that's kind of like what I was watching then. High School Musical was not something I could really get into. I'm also just not like a big musical person as well. I know a lot of people are. It's just not really for me, but I am familiar with it. I know we had the Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens, and I think they like dated during the show and everything. I know there's been a couple actors from the show who have died pretty tragically. Familiar with the show, and like I've heard about it enough from other people and heard conversations and seen like snippets of the show from time to time that I can like piece together what it was about, but I've never actually seen it for myself. So again, I feel like kind of 50-50 on this one here, so I feel proud of that. This collection, we have the East High eyeshadow palette for $24. There's 3 blushes for $14 each, 3 lip tint lip crayons for $9 each, the creme gel liner trio for $21. The PR collection is $99, or you can get the full collection for $95. Again, I am on Colourpop's PR. I don't know if this is coming. You know what? I guess these come USPS, so it's probably sitting in my mailbox, which I have not checked. We have like parcel lockers when we get like UPS and DHL and FedEx, but I guess I have not checked my actual mailbox. I really need to do that. So it is probably in my mailbox, is what I am guessing. For the actual collection, you know, the collab doesn't necessarily speak to me, so I wouldn't be buying anything based on that. For the eyeshadow palette, I think it's pretty. I don't think it's anything jaw-dropping necessarily, or anything that I really kind of gave a double take to, cut my eyes to. I was like, oh, like, okay, what's that? And then for like the blushes, the lip products, just nothing that I feel like I would absolutely have to be going to buy myself. But if I did get it in PR, again, would you want a full video? I feel like I'm late on this one because I believe it's already available now. So I don't know if you'd still want to see a full video on YouTube, or I'll definitely do some looks on Instagram and also TikTok. I've been trying to post more shorts over here, mostly because I get an email from YouTube every other day saying, make sure that you're posting shorts. And I'm like, I don't even think we get paid for them. So I'm like, okay, but they like really want us to post the shorts over here. So I have been trying to post, like the days I don't post a normal video, I try to upload like 3 to 5 shorts, and sometimes they're makeup related. Like the other day I posted like a Trader Joe's haul. Sometimes I post like just little Vegas things here and there, but sometimes I do like demos with makeup or a makeup look. I could definitely also post it to YouTube. Actually, I was just really happy to say that, well, I'm not overly familiar with High School Musical, but I know enough of what it is. Let's move to this one that just got posted today, and I'm still kind of like, huh? I'm still waiting. Again, I'm filming this on Monday, and I'm hoping to have it edited hopefully before I have to go in for my appointment, just in case I go down hard. I'm feeling like by the time this video goes up on Wednesday, this will come out that it was like a joke, it was a prank, and then I'm gonna post this video and people are gonna be like, it was just a joke, and I'm gonna be like, but it wasn't when I was filming. Like, you know, like I feel like it's gonna happen. Because tell me why Fenty is doing a collab where the first line says ketchup or makeup. It's either ketchup or makeup. It's not ketchup and it's okay. So this is Fenty Beauty and Mschf. It's Mschf, which I'm not familiar with. This is a set that includes 6 packets. Each contain either Ketchup or Fenty Beauty's Gloss Bomb. This is gonna be $25. So you buy this and then you rip it open, and it's like, hopefully you have, you know, a chicken sandwich nearby, a hot dog. That might spur a lot of debate actually, because you might be a mustard one for your hot dog. I hope you have fries, chicken nugs next to you, so that way when you have an open ketchup packet, you can just go ahead and use it right then. But otherwise, I hope if you open it, you're not eating lunch and you're actually doing your makeup and you want a gloss bomb, because there's also a chance it might be gloss. I'm just not sure why this is happening. I'm not sure, like, to be a fly on the wall at that meeting of like, this is a good idea, this is what we need, and to have it be from Fenty really surprises me. I feel like I could see a lot of, not a lot, retract. I feel like I could see a handful of other brands wanting to do this, especially brands that maybe don't generate a lot of press, because this is what everyone is talking about today. Everyone's posting in their stories. I posted in my stories because I wanted to say, hey, I am familiar with Ketchup. Thank you so much. So I do, once again, check. I do know this collaboration. Thank you so much. But this is what everyone's talking about. And most people are very confused. There's a lot of jokes about it. People are upset about, if it is gloss, like, how are you getting it out? Like, are you squeezing it? Like, none of this makes sense. Just none of it makes sense. So I could see a brand that maybe doesn't get as much attention or, again, press doing something like this, but why Fenty? Like, again, maybe by the time this video goes up, this will be a joke, but even like looking at the promo photos with like the ketchup all over her mouth, like, no. When I buy makeup, I want to buy makeup and not a condiment. And then when I buy a condiment, I want it to be the condiment and not be sitting down to eat my chicken nugs and pour ketchup out, but it turns out to be a lip gloss. This is, I feel ridiculous that I'm having this conversation in a video. I'm gonna move on. Would love to get your feedback. Would you buy it? Still continue to bother me through doing YouTube is, you know, hearing other content creators say like, I don't support that brand, or this is a stupid release, or this isn't a necessary release, but then they buy it anyways because it'll do well on YouTube and views and everything, which I get. And that just is what it is. But it's one thing to me where if it's like, if I say I don't like a brand or I don't want to support something, I don't, even if I will get great views from it. I just don't want to, because to me it's like, that's where I'm putting my consumer dollars. But I'm trying to decide if people are going to buy this one to have like ridiculous thumbnail photos, which is great, because like if you buy it, like, get the views, you know? But I'm like trying to decide if people are gonna wanna buy this one for the content, or if people are gonna be like, this is dumb, I don't wanna do this. I don't know which way, like which way are you going? Would you watch videos on something like this? This is all confusing. We're ready to move on. Let's move on to another collaboration, because why not? This is Makeup Revolution and the Clueless collection. Well, let's read about it. This fun collection includes the Plaid Perfection Forever Flawless palette, $15. We have Cher's Wardrobe palette, Dion's Phone palette, the Ty Rolling with the Homies palette. There's also glosses and Cher, Dion, and Ty. There's lip liners. There's a fluffy liquid liner, a handheld mirror. There's false nails. There's bags. There's hair clips. There's scrunchies. Will be available August 24th on the website. Do I know what Clueless is? Whatever. Of course I do. Clueless is my favorite. Clueless is my favorite. I was just talking to someone the other day. It was someone here at the complex, but we were talking about like favorite movies, or if you were like scrolling through, like, what's the one movie you can always stop on and watch, or the movie you know all the lines to. And my very first answer always to this question is Clueless. Always. I love Clueless so much. I loved the outfit so much. I love Cher's closet so much. just Clueless. Favorite movie. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? When I saw the Rollin' With My Homies palette, I was like, all right, Also, the liners with the, like, the fluffy bit at the end. How many people had the pens with the fluff at the end? Because I sure had several of those. And did anyone else think it was weird that all of those pens would dry up within, like, the week? And then you just had to keep buying more? Because that was pretty ridiculous. Like, you could buy, like, a big pen and it will last you literally your entire life. But those pens, a week and you're done for. This is the cutest thing. I am not a fan of Makeup Revolution. I'm just not. I feel like I kind of rag on them every single week in the Will I Buy It videos, and I just, even their collections, there's some of them that I think are cute, but they just do not speak to me. This I do think is actually so cute. It's like, do I need anything from this? Like, they even have like the fake nails I think are so fun. The packaging, like, this is, to me, and again, this could be because I actually do have that kind of, I don't know if I want to say like emotional attachment to the collaboration, but there's so much I don't. I don't watch TV, I don't watch a lot of movies, but this is something that I actually do, so I just think it's so adorable. But then it goes down to, do I actually need to have this? Is that a yellow plaid headband? Because that I think I want so bad. Maybe I should be Cher for Halloween. You know, we're already thinking about Halloween. Maybe I could convince my girlfriend to be Dion. I don't know, that yellow plaid makeup bag, I also just want that. Like, I feel like it's the makeup products I don't necessarily want. I want like the headband. If I used press-on nails, I would buy those in a heartbeat. I would, but I get my nails done. The makeup bag I want. I even want one, I want one of the eyeliners. Cause I think that they are so freaking cute. Honestly, I might get some stuff from the collection. It might just not be a lot of makeup. Would that be weird? Should I purchase makeup? Should I do a video on this collection? Would it be weird to see Samantha March do a Makeup Revolution video? I don't know, but I'm excited for it. I love Clueless, it's my favorite movie. I feel like this is probably the most shocking Will I Buy It I've done. That I have known I've known Alice in Wonderland, High School Musical, Ketchup, and now Clueless. I think I can retire. I have one more, I guess I don't even really know what you would call it. I don't know if I was gonna say like it's not a collab. I don't really know what this is, okay? But a lot of you tagged me on it. This is from Vacation. This is the new Classic Whip SPF 30 Sunscreen Mousse, made with eco-friendly propellants and an authentic tilt valve actuator that produces perfect star-shaped mountains of foam. This is a reef-friendly formula, hydrating, lighter than air feel, water resistant. The packaging, or I'm sorry, the like marketing, the advertising on this, I think is so fun. Like the throwback, I think is like genius. I just have concerns, like if you're going to the beach and you throw this in as your sunscreen, but then you also brought like, I don't know, chocolate pudding as a dessert, and someone sees it and is like, I want some whipped cream. I feel like there could be a dicey situation happening. I feel like there could be a strange situation that arises. I think it's fun and different though, and I'm thinking even for like kids, you know how hard it is to put sunscreen on kids and like they're always like complaining and stuff. I don't know, maybe this would be an easier way, and it'd be like make a shaving cream, like you do it with the bubbles, you know what I'm saying, make a shaving cream mustache and that sort of thing. Maybe they would actually put it on. I don't know. I'm all about SPF though. My girlfriend went to Hawaii the day before I got there, and when she came up to get me in the hotel lobby, she looked like a lobster, and I was like, really? Are you serious? I don't even have tan lines. Like, I did such a good job with my sunscreen because I was not letting that sunshine get to me, okay? I was like, what happened to you? So I am such a huge advocate for sunscreen. I think this is cute. Is it cute enough that I feel like I need to actually buy it? That's just the question. I don't think so, but I think it's fun. I think some people will enjoy it. We have some different lip products that are coming out. I see from a NARS, this is a new lip product. NARS can kind of be a repeat offender, so we have a new lip product. This is the Power Matte Long Lasting Lipstick for $34. Will be available August 31st. There's also the Air Matte Ultra Lip Tint. It's available now in Asia. Not sure when they will be coming here. Okay, I don't mind the NARS lip products. I don't feel like they really stick out to me as a favorite you know, category from the brand. I do tend to get PR from them, so I could definitely try it out. But I think if it was me buying it, I don't think that I would need it right now. I think it'd probably be one that I would skip over. Too Faced, we have for holiday 2022, who had Too Faced on their bingo card for it was going to be an early release to show what they're coming out for holiday. So we have the Pumpkin Spice Second Slice. This is a limited edition palette. So this eyeshadow palette has 18 shades. There's also going to be the Melted Matte Pumpkin Spice Latte. We have this, right? Like, we have this already. Like, this has already come out. It's just like around, like, it's going to be a no for me. Again, not surprised to see it though. And again, I feel like what I talked about with holiday before is that there are some people that around holiday time, this is when they buy their products and they use them all year. You know, I was totally snooping in my friend's makeup bag when we were on our trip. She had a lot of Natasha Denona. Such an influencer. Multiple shades that have hit pan on because, you know, she uses these same 3 eyeshadow palettes over and over again. So I want to say I get it, but honestly, I don't even know at this point if I do get it with Too Faced. But are you going to get this one? If you are, that's fantastic. I hope that you love it, but I am going to pass on that. From REM Beauty, I see Space Shape Brow Pencil. It's going to be in 12 shades. There's also a brow gel. This is going to be available on August 25th. I haven't tried anything from the brand yet. I don't mind trying out new brow products, but I feel like I always kind of go back to the same ones. Like, I just reviewed the Give Beauty recently and I was like, it was okay. So I feel like I just keep going back and back to my favorites. Like, if I was at Ulta Beauty, I could see myself like throwing it in my cart, but I'm not running out to get a brow pencil. And it's just something that I don't really think that I need right now. I see from Elsie Cosmetics, they are coming out with a skincare brand. So this is gonna be Essential Skin. I'm not sure exactly how to say that. Like, I get the play on words. I thought it was just Elsie Skin, but it's Elsie's Essential Skin. Play on, again, I'm gonna blame my mouth on this one. First launch, we do have the double cleanser for $45, the 7 Skin Essence is $67, there's a hydrating moisturizer for $42, an eye cream for $32, or you can buy the full collection for $179. Will be available in August on the website. You know what's hysterical to me is that recently on TikTok, the Elsie like velvet sponge has been going viral. I have been getting so many tags in these videos because I tried that sponge years ago, and first of all, the shape, the everything is just kind of horrifying. It was also a terrible sponge. Like, it was a terrible sponge, but I'm really happy for the brand that it's going viral on TikTok because I know a lot of people are buying it. I feel like a lot of people are probably gonna hate it, but you know, that is what the internet does these days. But I just had such a heyday with that sponge, with what it looked like and then how much I ended up disliking it, that I keep getting tagged on it and people are like, this is a new sponge. I'm like, what? It's kind of like when people on TikTok talk about like the Charlotte Tilbury wands and all of us on YouTube are like, what? For the skincare, I guess, I feel like I haven't said Elsie Cosmetics in a hot second. Like, I feel like for a while, I want to say, was it like a highlighter that they had that was getting a lot of buzz, or maybe a complexion product? But I feel like I've not said their name in a while. So for them to be going over to skincare, I am a little bit surprised. I don't feel like there's anything I necessarily have to have. Like, it's a pretty standard skincare launch, you know, some staples to come out with first, but I just don't think there's anything that I really need from here. So I am going to pass on that one. I also saw between Pat McGrath and Supreme, we have Pat's First Nail Polish. So there's a set of 3 nail polish, red, white, and black, long-lasting high shine formula. There's also custom logo nail decals and will be coming soon to the website. Again, I get my nails done, so I don't purchase nail polish, so that is something that I can pass on. I think after that, that's gonna be everything. Let me just double check that Mustard wasn't posted. Someone commented back to me on Instagram, was like, first the wings that like from Applebee's, and now we have Ketchup. I'm like, are we all losing it? Have we all lost it? Like, I don't know if I know what's going on right now, but man, this was a little bit of a strange week for a Will I Buy It video. Thank you so much for watching this, and thank you for support. I know it was a little bit of a toughie for me to get through, but I really wanted to get this filmed. I did not want to miss a week, especially knowing ahead of time that you know, I was potentially going to be out with the root canal. So I hope that you still enjoyed this video. I think there was still a lot to talk about, a lot that does interest me, and if I wasn't trying to be more mindful of my purchases right now, I'd probably purchase quite a few that I talked about in this video, but I'm planning to only maybe get a couple of those things that really stand out to me. So of course I would love to hear your thoughts, and as always, if you enjoyed this one, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next video.